Hello everyone, this is the first of 2 units which look at question forms. In this unit we're going to learn an easy way to form questions based on any verb structure you might wish to use. Simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous, passives, and so on. Before we look at that though, we need to revisit some sentence basics. If you take the sentence, the partner is working on the memo, the partner is the sentence's subject, the personal thing that does. You have the verb structure. In this case, it's is working. You then have the object, the personal thing that the verb affects. In this case, it's the memo. In short, you have a subject-verb-object structure, otherwise known as the active voice. What I'm going to talk about next are questions to work out what the object of a sentence is. In this case, the memo, not the subject, the partner. Subject question forms we'll cover at the end of this video. Okay, thinking about the object, we might ask one of the following 2 questions. What is the partner doing and what is the partner working on? Let's break these questions down. In each question, we have a question word. In both cases, it's what. This is followed by an auxiliary verb, in this case, a form of the verb be, which is needed to form the continuous, in this case, is. This is followed by the subject, in this case, the partner. This is followed by the main verb structure, which in these cases are doing and working on. That gives us the structure question word, auxiliary verb, subject, and main verb. The acronym we need to remember is QUASM. This structure works for all forms. For the continuous and perfect form, the auxiliary verb is a form of the verb be and have respectively. For the simple form, the auxiliary verb is a form of the verb do for the past and present, and will for the future. Let's have a look at some examples broken down into the QUASM structure. It might be only necessary to ask a yes-no question, in which case we can simply use the ASM structure. This is what that would look like. To find out more information about QUASM and ASM questions, please look at the links in the video description. Okay, all that being said, let's talk about the exceptions. There are always exceptions. If the main verb is a form of be, we have to use a slightly different structure. That is, the partner is at the meeting, or the partners are furious about the lack of progress. Here, the objects are meeting and furious at the lack of progress. The main verbs are forms of be, is and are. To form the correct question form, you have to put the main verb after the question word. Where is the partner and why are the partners furious? You cannot use the QUASM structure here, as putting the main verb at the end would otherwise get you this. At the beginning of the video, I said that the object question forms are different to subject question forms. Well, let's consider an example sentence. The partner lunches at the office canteen. The subject is the partner, the object is the office canteen. To find out the object, that is the location, in this case the canteen, we would use the QUASM formula and say, where does the partner go for lunch? To find out the subject, in other words, who is lunching, we need to keep the word order from the original sentence. Who lunches at the office canteen? So we can see that the structure of the question changes depending on whether we want to find out the subject or object. And this is something that we have to bear in mind. Okay, let's recap. Use the QUASM structure to correctly form a question to find out the object of a sentence. And remember the exception regarding be as the main verb. To find the subject, use a question word, but don't change the word order of the sentence. For now, to practice the QUASM rule, please do the questions below, and to find out more information about QUASM, ASM, and simple question forms, please click on the links in the video descriptions.